Welcome back. If you've just joined us, you're watching the news at 10 live on Channels Television Lagos. A quick reminder of our top stories now. National Economic Council confirms suspension of the Ruga settlement program by President Muhammadu Buhari. Says that initiative is inconsistent with the livestock transformation program of the federal government. House of Representatives in rowdy session as some lawmakers kick against the announcement of officers to fill minority leadership positions in the lower legislative chamber. Inspector General of Police orders investigation into assault allegation against Senator Elisha Abbo as lawmaker apologizes over action against a woman in Abuja. And UN says attack on a detention center outside the Libyan capital Tripoli, which killed over 44 migrants, could constitute a war crime. For more information on our stories and others, please visit our website. It's channelstv.com and on youtube.com/channelsweb, where you can find our video shows. Subscribe and watch Channels Television's live stream on YouTube and other social media platforms using your mobile device browser, or download the Channels TV app for Android and iOS devices from their respective stores. Besides giving you access to news and updates on the go, the Channels TV and Channels 24 app have an eyewitness feature that you can use to share those pictures, videos, or news of happenings around you. Just install the app, then tap and swipe to reveal the menu and follow the instructions. The chairman of the Board of Trustees of the People's Democratic Party, the PDP, Walid Jibrin, has thrown his weight behind the newly announced minority leader of the House of Representatives, Rep. Ndudi Elumelu. Mr. Jibrin, who was speaking when Rep. Ndudi paid him a courtesy visit in his home in the company of other lawmakers, assured them of the support of the Board of Trustees of the party. Mr. Jibrin says that the process which led to the emergence of the new minority leader is in order.
On behalf of over 100 members of BOT, I want to congratulate Letu.
Yes, sir.
We are talking with one voice.
Yes, sir.
We have contested and we are together in bringing out these honorable people from the House of Representatives. Only happy as the chairman of the BOT, but I'm also happy as a second Republic Senator for the Federal Republic of Nigeria. What you have done is what we did in the past. And this is what is order. And I hope nobody will come to make any challenge. We are going to defend what you have done to the best of our ability, that these people elected will remain in the House of Representatives.
As promised, let's now take you back to the Ruga suspension story, which we said we will bring to you in the course of this bulletin. The Benue State Governor, Samuel Ortom, says that the suspension of the Ruga settlement plan by the federal government is victory for all peace-loving Nigerians. The governor mentioned that the rejection of the Ruga settlement model was not personal, but rather a struggle by the people of the country against impunity and injustice. Governor Ortom commends President Muhammadu Buhari for heeding the call of the people for the suspension of the Ruga settlement patterns. He says that the decision to suspend the Ruga program shows that President Muhammadu Buhari has heard the voices of majority of Nigerians on the matter. He states that truth has prevailed on the Ruga issue, citing the Bible, Book of John 8:32, which says, "You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free." Governor Ortom asked the federal government to take a step further to encourage pastoralists and other livestock owners to embrace ranching as the best model of animal husbandry. Senator Elisha Abbo has made a U-turn less than 24 hours after he told our correspondent Kayla Megwa that the viral video showing him beating up a woman in a shop in the nation's capital, Abuja, is old and is being presented at this time to spite him politically. Today, the story is different, though. Senator Abbo has apologized to Nigerians and particularly to the female in the video who he assaulted. This is coming a few hours after the Inspector General of Police announced that he has ordered a full-scale investigation into the incident. Our correspondent Kela Megwa tells us more.
Protesters besieged the force headquarters, demanding justice be served on Senator Ishaku Abbo, a senator accused of physically assaulting a woman in a shop in Abuja.
Section 263 subsection and Section 240 of the Penal Code Act condemns the assault by Senator Elisha Abbo as a misdemeanor that is punishable with 2 years imprisonment.
Our crew went to the venue of the assault, a shop located at the Banex Plaza in Wuse 2. This is the actual store where the incident happened, and according to the people who have stores on this floor, they're saying this incident didn't happen many years ago. They're saying it's something that happened a month or 2 months ago. And contrary to the report given to us by the senator, those who have shops on this floor say he walked in here with 3 women.
The lady was telling him that she is on call, that she should wait for let her talk to her husband first. Suddenly the man started beating the girl. So and pushing the girl. Her friend came to rescue the lady, and the senator started beating the girl.
At the police headquarters, the public relations officer speaks to us on the stand of the police force on the matter and what actions will be taken regarding the actions and inactions of the police officers in the viral video.
We have commenced investigations into the incident. Our investigation will be holistic. We are looking at every facet of that incident. We will carry out a forensic analysis of the video. We will look at the conduct of the senator. We will also look at the actions and inactions of the policeman that was spotted in that video.
At a press briefing in the PDP secretariat in Abuja, the senator apologizes to Nigerians for his actions and for insulting their sensibilities.
I personally apologize to Bibra and her family for my actions. No matter what you did to me, you don't deserve such treatment. I am sorry.
Though he's not a direct beneficiary of the Not Too Young to Run movement, on the group's Twitter feed, they condemn the assault, calling it an egregious violation of human rights. The police cannot give a definite timeline on when the investigations will be concluded. They say Nigerians should be assured that justice will be served soon. Kela Megwa, Channels Television News.
You can watch the full video of Senator Elisha Ishaku Abbo's apology on our website and on YouTube page at www.channelstv.com and on YouTube/Channels Television. In the meantime, the Senate has weighed in on the controversy involving Senator Elisha Abbo. The Senate today decided to set up an ad hoc committee to investigate the matter after a point of order drawn the attention of the Senate to the issue was raised by Senator Sani Uba, who condemned the act. Our correspondent Terry Kumi now reports.
It's the second plenary of the week and the third for the 9th Senate. Just before delving into items on the order paper, a point of order is raised on the allegations of assault against one of them, Elisha Abbo, who is absent from plenary.
What happened yesterday has caused a lot of pains on me, and I'm sure to a lot of women around the world, not only in Nigeria here. I therefore call on this distinguished Senate to take a decisive action to redeem the image of this Senate.
In a video gone viral, allegedly a new Senator Elisha Abbo, representing Adamawa North, was seen hitting a woman repeatedly in a shop in Abuja, and in the presence of a police officer who was eventually ordered by the senator to arrest the woman for interfering in his argument with the sales girl. Senators condemned the action but believe that fair hearing should be granted to all parties involved.
Nigerians must also be able to see us very clearly as people who are willing and ready to lead by example.
I therefore, Mr. President, want us, each within this chamber, to suspend judgment until we can investigate this matter
further. I believe that this Senate...
The President of the Senate condemns the action as well and sets up a committee to investigate it.
We are going to set up a bipartisan ad hoc committee to investigate those allegations. And that will be an opportunity for our colleague, Senator Elisha Abbo, to defend himself on those allegations against him. But it will also be an opportunity for the lady that was assaulted to present and prove her case.
The committee is made up of 5 men and 2 women and is expected to conclude its assignment in 2 weeks.
Mr. Speaker, I stand here today to speak on a
The matter is also raised in the House of Representatives and is wholly condemned. The Speaker, Femi Gbajabiamila, however, states that the House will wait for the conclusion of the investigation, which is to be conducted by the Senate, and if there is need, conduct its own. Terry Ikumi, Channels Television News.
You're welcome.
You're watching the news at 10 on Channels Television, reaching you live from Lagos. Let's quickly switch over to our Abuja studios now, where Ibrahim Adra is standing by to take us through a couple of more stories. Ibrahim, good to see you.
Good to see you, Gimba. Now, traditional rulers and chiefs in Edo State have expressed concern over the crisis between the APC National Chairman Adams Oshomole and the State Governor Godwin Obaseki, fearing that if left unresolved, it could jeopardize the progress of the state. The Oba of Benin made this known during a courtesy visit to President Muhammadu Buhari in Abuja, where he asked the president to intervene in the matter. The Benin monarch said that as chairman of the State Council of Traditional Rulers, he has been talking to both parties. While congratulating the president over his re-election, the leader of the delegation also touched on issues of human trafficking and what he describes as the poor and ineffective performance of the Benin Electricity Distribution Company, amongst others. And the Presidential Election Petitions Tribunal today dismissed the application filed by the People's Democratic Party and its presidential candidate seeking to set aside the proceedings of June the 11th, 2019. The alternative sought by the appellants for enlarged time to file a counter-affidavit in opposition to the application filed by the APC, seeking to expunge some aspects of its petition, was also set aside. The tribunal held that the PDP and its candidate did not present anything before the panel enough to sway the tribunal in their favor. As such, the application is lacking merit. Ruling in all the applications filed by the all parties in the PDP's petition against the election of President Muhammadu Buhari has also been suspended till the date the final judgment will be delivered. The chairman of the tribunal, Justice Mohammed Garba, who made the announcement, also reminded the parties that they had on July the 1st elected that the hearing of the petition proper should begin on July the 4th. After reading the report on the pre-trial hearing, which ended today, the Justice Garba declared that the petition proper is now set down for hearing starting from July the 4th, 2019. Now, 15 suspects alleged to have murdered the former Chief of Defense Staff, Air Chief Marshal Alex Bade, have been paraded by the Joint Investigation Panel set up by the Chief of Defense Staff to ascertain the cause of the crime and apprehend parties involved. The chairman of the panel, Major General Bamidele Shafa, announced that investigations into the case have ascertained that the crime committed, that is, was not politically motivated but clearly for profit. We were speaking at the arraignment of the suspect today in Abuja. The panel says security operatives are still on the lookout for 5 more individuals related to the case, but the 15 suspects will be transferred to the appropriate authorities for further investigation and prosecution. We'll take a break now, but when News at 10 returns, Asset Management Company and Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission collaborate on debt recovery. That's on Business News. Join us again.